Hello, this is Niev with the Rainbow Cauldron, and I'm here to do our monthly full moon reading. And today is September 19th, 2013, and it is a full moon. And it's morning time here, so I'm enjoying a nice cup of coffee. And I was going to have my daughter in here to help me out with this, but she decided that she would rather watch TV, so she's in the other room. She's 3, so my son is at school right now, so I have some time to go ahead and do this reading. All right, and in front of me I have a dark blue candle for the moon energy. And the incense, I decided to use my Lakshmi incense. This is the actual case for Lakshmi. And I normally use a moon incense, but for some reason, I really felt called to light my Lakshmi incense. So there we go. And for our stones, I have a nice amethyst geode here, and on top of that, I have a tiger's eye for clarity, rhodonite for self-esteem, and a garnet for strength. And in front of that, I have my quartz crystal to direct energy. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and do the reading. All right, and the first 3 cards will indicate the energies from the full moon to the new moon, and then the next 3 cards will go this way, and it will be the new moon till the next full moon. All right, and starting off, we have the 6 of air, then 9 of water, then we have 7, transformation, a major arcana card. And at the new moon, we have 10 of fire, and then 7 of fire, and finally another major arcana card, the god, number 4. Okay, starting off with the full moon to the new moon, we have the 6 of air, and I have to say right off the bat that I've had this deck. This is the Book of Shadows As Above deck by Barbara Moore. I've had this deck for about 6 months or so, and this is the first time that I have pulled this card in a reading. So, wow. That's really amazing for me personally. Now, the 6 of air here is highlighting a witch's connection to her familiars. See the cat there. And it's her animal companion in magic and spirituality. Now, we can take that literally and say that this is indicating influences from the animal kingdom. If you have a pet, there may be something that will emphasize the relationship between you two, or something going on with your pet, or you could be experiencing a new connection with an animal here in the physical realm, or a spirit animal or guide. But the 6 of air also tells us to connect with animal energies in general, and whether that's in a literal sense or connecting with your own animal instincts, your own personal animal instincts, your gut reaction, your gut opinion, your gut, really your gut, your instincts. And then we're moving on to the 9 of water, and I think this is kind of hilarious because this is the goddess Lakshmi. And like I said earlier, I just, I felt called to use my Lakshmi incense, and I really didn't know that this card was going to pop up, and here it is. That's so fascinating. You know, the goddess Lakshmi is she's the goddess of prosperity and abundance, and here we're seeing a direct influence with the previous card about our familiars. We're seeing these elephants, animals, um, flowing some water on top of Lakshmi. She just showering her in abundance and prosperity. And what that's telling us is it's encouraging us. In the Six of Air, we're encouraged to act on our animal instincts. And here in the Nine of Water, those animal instincts, that gut choice that we make, we're seeing a positive reward from that. And that's very connected, very the choices we make here is positive flow of energy here, and hopefully some prosperity for us, especially money influences. We all like that. And then we're coming down to transformation, and this is what we're seeing here. We're seeing a major shift in energies here. A big change going on, possibly caused by the positive influences of Lakshmi. Um, I'm not seeing this as a negative change, though, but more like changing course toward a positive direction, a sudden freedom. One thing that keeps popping in my head with these three cards here, I'm kind of getting a story of someone making a change in their career. First, we have someone making a gut choice, getting an increase in finances, maybe a promotion, and moving due to their job. That's the sort of energy I'm getting here. Now, obviously, since this is a reading for everyone, that exact storyline isn't going to be the case for every person out there, obviously. However, these are the type of energies we're seeing here between the full moon and the new moon. So act on your instincts, enjoy the rewards of those choices, and prepare for a big change. And now we're moving on from the new moon here to the next full moon, and we are seeing the Ten of Fire. And look at all those constellations and the stars. All right, this is indicating things that are fated to happen. Now, I don't personally believe in fate. I believe we're all in charge of our own lives and destinies. However, there are things in life that are just out of our control. And so to speak, they're written in the stars. And that's what this card represents. Situations that are out of our control that we have to just accept. And that moves us on to this card, the Seven of Fire, which features the god Uranus and the planet Uranus. And what he's telling us is to expect the unexpected. This is a positive card indicating positive, unexpected changes and a sudden flow of creativity and genius. Sudden ideas, that light bulb that out of nowhere beams above your head. That sort of energy. You know, just a sudden aha moment. And that's the energy we're getting here. And moving on to the god, I find it interesting to have the god, here's a close-up of it, the horned god here, right after the god Uranus, as these two have the same sort of mythology. In Wiccan and modern pagan mythos of the horned god, he's born of the Earth Mother, grows to be her lover, impregnates a goddess and dies at Samhain or Halloween. Then is reborn of the goddess at Yule, the winter solstice. Um, with Uranus's mythology is extremely similar. He's a Greek god born of the earth mother Gaia. His father is said to be Ether, the heir of the gods, the embodiment of spirit, um, and grows to be Gaia's consort. Um, Gaia and Uranus then went on to parent the first of the Titans. My point here is that these two cards are very much connected. The energies are the same. In Uranus, we're seeing unexpected flashes of inspiration and creativity. And that influences our state here in the God, where we've brought those sudden ideas into stability and certainty, a confidence in knowing. So that's the energies we're seeing here. From the full moon all the way here, we're seeing a sort of acting on our gut instincts, being rewarded somehow for that. Um, Hopefully a positive flow in finances, which would be great. And then some sort of sudden change of direction, but in a positive way. And it might be connected with these cards here. And then we're seeing some sort of situation that's out of our control, something we can't really change. And this may be connected with here, the sudden shift in energies or a move that we can't really get out of, something that is going to happen that we can't control. And then moving on to a sudden burst of ideas, creativity, just genius, that aha moment that's brought into stability and certainty here. And then it'll start over again with the next full moon. All right, so I hope this is helpful for people, and I hope it brings some insight, and I hope it resonates with you. I had fun reading for you for this full moon, and I can't wait until next month.